everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to go through my eyeshadow palette collection again. I am going to declutter. I just have too many eyeshadow palettes. I know I'm a YouTuber and I don't have near as many as a lot of other YouTubers I've seen. But I've just realized I cannot use up all these eyeshadows. So I'm going to be very picky. I'm going to keep the ones I really like, and I am going to pass on the ones I don't to family and friends. And some, unfortunately, will need to be just totally decluttered. What started this, I've been planning on doing this, but what started it was I pulled out my chocolate bar palette and used it in my project pan. And there's where I am. I never did pan it, but I have been focusing on it, and I finally realized every time I used it, my eyes would burn and water, and I was having eye issues. My eyes were getting irritated, and I know one day I went to use this color, and it just, the color payoff is just, see, it's not there anymore. So with a very, very sad heart, this is going to be the first palette I declutter in this series. I hate to see it go, but its time is over, and yeah, goodbye chocolate bar palette. So now I really need to, this has made me realize I need to focus on these products. I've purchased them. I need to use them. So like I said, I'm going to be a little bit cutthroat. So first, this is my last palette I purchased. The Huda Mercury Retrograde. Hello, I can speak. I promise. I've already started putting some dents in it, but yeah. Of course, this is going nowhere. I'm keeping it. This one, I purchased this year, but I just started using it, and I do really like it. I purchased this before the ColourPop came out with their smoky palette, or their gray shade palette. I bought this for some grays. Now, you can still get this at Ulta. This is November 2019, and I think I saw it on sale for like $5 and something. So if you're interested, now's the time to go get it. Now, let's move on. This is another new one that I just got, and it's the Tarte Christmas palette. It's called Winter Wonder Glam. I'm not going to open it up. This is the box. I keep the box because it has the shades on the back. The shades are not inside. Well, no, I don't think they're inside. No. So I keep it in the box. All right. I'll try not to squeak my chair too much. All right, let's continue. This used to be my favorite palette of all time, my Tartelette and Bloom. I think you'll be seeing this one in a project pan because I want to use it before it goes bad. I am going to keep it because I love it. Also keeping my Tartelette Toasted because I love it. There we go. This is the, I believe this is Tarte. The Icy, yeah, it is. Tarte, the Icy Bitch palette. And yeah, I am going to keep that. I haven't seen that in too many people's collections, but I'm going to keep it. I like the cover of it. I like the colors. This is a Kat Von D. It's the Divine palette. I love the color scheme. I love the colors, and I'm going to keep it. I also love Divine, so that's another reason I'm going to keep that. This is new to my collection, the Carly Bible, Anastasia. It's not going anywhere. Got to give it some more love. So that one I'm keeping. This one, this Tetris palette with Ipsy. I pulled it out in my Shop My Stash because I really like this color, and that color does not look that good on. It's still got the plastic over it. The color doesn't come across like that color on my eyes. If you'll see, to me, it just doesn't look the same. And I don't care for the quality of those shadows, so I'm going to pass those on to somebody else. I have my my Too Faced Gingerbread Spice Palette. I love this palette. This is the one from last year. This is not the extra spicy. I'm going to hang on to that. It's not going anywhere. This is the new Lancome palette I got in the Christmas set. I need to play with this some more and try it out. I haven't played with it enough. I've got too many new palettes at one time. So I'm going to keep that. Oh, love this. I'm not going to open it up, but the Lunar Beauty Moonspell palette. I did a video on this. Oh, love this palette. Keeping that. I've got the Honey palette. Keeping that palette. Love that. I'm seriously thinking about the Urban Decay Honey palette because I don't know, I keep thinking about it. I keep thinking maybe I should have purchased it. The Violet Voss Pro I'm keeping. This is the Holy Grail. There it is. I need to play with it some more. Beautiful shades. I'm going to keep that. Pile them back there. This is my only Kylie Jenner, and it's You're So Money, Baby. This was her birthday palette, and I love it. Definitely keeping this one. Okay, this is my only Natasha Denona palette I own, and it is the Safari palette. And I really like this because it's all mattes. I just love those shades. So, keeping that, definitely. Scoot those back. Alright. This one, the Pure Festival palette, I got this in a BoxyCharm. Now, I need to think about this. Am I going to use this? I have not pulled it out in a while. It is a beautiful palette. But I think I'm going to declutter it. I'm going to pass it on. I'm going to let my nieces have the first go. My sisters and my nieces. Whoops. And then I'm going to move on to my friends. Okay, next is my Tarte Pro palette. I am keeping this palette. I love Tarte. I've heard people either love Tarte or hate Tarte. I absolutely love Tarte, so I am keeping that. Okay, I have some Deck of Scarlet palettes. Isn't that beautiful? That is just a beautiful cover. But I am not wearing any of these. This one is number 7. And I'm going to declutter that. I'm not wearing them. Okay. This one is number 3. Yeah. I just don't wear these. I haven't worn them really since I got them. I did looks with them, and then I don't think I'm going to open the others up. I'm just going to go ahead and declutter them. I have this one, which is Not Your Mother's Purple. I'm going to go ahead and declutter that. And I think that's all the Deck of Scarlet I have. I'm not 100% sure. We might find some more. Next is this little Ace Beauté. It came in a box. In a subscription box. Now this one, I think I'm going to keep. I just love these shades. I just need to play with them more. If I find I don't really use them, it'll probably go in my next declutter, but don't plan on doing that until I get ready to move. So, yeah, I'm going to keep that. Okay, here we go. Makeup Revolution. This is the Neutrals versus Neutrals. One thing, it's old. I've had it a while. But 2, I have found I don't really care for the Makeup Revolution. I don't care for their formula, so I'm going to declutter it. I have 2 Alamar palettes. I got the first one in a BoxyCharm. This one. This one I got in the BoxyCharm. I just fell in love with it. I'm going to keep it. And then I bought the second one because I loved the first one. And I haven't played with it as much, but the colors are gorgeous. I need to be playing with that. So I'm going to keep that one as well. I don't get subscription boxes anymore, so that's probably going to cut down on the amount of palettes I start getting in. I got this Wondrous Seascape. Man, this came in a subscription. I love the quality of these shadows and just the color. That's just gorgeous. That is just gorgeous. That was a little bit of a shimmer. Let me grab another shade and show you. This is my favorite. Seafoam. That's my favorite. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. So, keeping that for sure. I'm not decluttering a whole lot, but I didn't really expect me to declutter a whole lot. This is the Too Faced Tutti Frutti. This is the Sparkling Pineapple. This, isn't that pretty? When I first saw this, I fell in love with the color scheme, and then I kept talking myself out of it. And then when it went on sale, I broke down and bought it. And I'm not sorry. Love that palette. Okay, I've got ColourPop's Sweet Talk. This palette made me fall back in love with ColourPop. So, yeah, keeping this one. Okay, this is the Laura Sanchez Moods. I think this came in a box as well. I've kept it, but I don't ever reach for it. This is a pretty green. That is a pretty green right there on my arm. Oh man, I just don't think I'm using these. I'm not. I'm going to declutter it. I'm going to break down and declutter it. I never pull this out. I never use it. Oh, let me put it in a maybe pile. Let's do a maybe pile, and then I'll see what I've decluttered and what I've kept, and we'll go from there. All right. This is Pure Soiree Diaries. I did get this in a box. I remember loving this palette, but now when I look at it, it's okay. I never reach for it anymore. I'm going to declutter it. I'm going to declutter it. This BoxyCharm and Pure palette. Again. This one, I don't know. I'm going to put this in the maybe pile. I got to think about this. I got to see what else I'm keeping. That's a maybe. Then I'm going to wipe this off. I'm cleaning as I go. Okay, this Crown palette. I think that the name of this palette is Fuego. It is not posted on it anywhere. It's not written on it. But these are the shades. But I think I'm going to declutter it. I am. I'm going to let that one go. Let me grab some more palettes. Okay, I have got this BH Cosmetics. I have not used BH Cosmetics in quite a while. This one is the Gold Rush palette. I'm sure they don't make this anymore. That's what it looks like, and I'm going to declutter it. Goodbye. This is the Club Tropicana. Now this one has lots of colorful shades in it. So I'm going to keep it mainly for that reason. I don't really have a lot of colors in other palettes. I do have them in some, but I'm going to hang on to that just because it's colorful. I got to keep my palettes separated here. Okay. Next, I have the other Tutti Frutti. This one is the Razzle Dazzle Berry. I bought this because I really like the pineapple one. I prefer the pineapple one over this one, but I am going to keep this. I have ColourPop's Ooh La La. Not going anywhere. I love that one. I'm not going to open these. I think you know what they look like. I have the original Rose Gold from Huda. And then I have Desert Dusk from Huda. And I have the new nudes from Huda. Not going anywhere. I have the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. This is not the glitter one. This is the matte one. And I am keeping it. Alright. Now here is where I fall into some issues. The next two palettes were given to me by a dear subscriber friend who passed away 2 years ago. She's been gone 2 years now. This is the BH Cosmetics Supernova. She was so good to me, Stacia. And she sent me these. I don't ever use them, but I don't really want to get rid of them. I really should pull them out and try using them. The Supernova is all shimmers. And you're about to get a visit with Charlie. Yeah, Charlie. The other one is Galaxy Chic. She sent me this one. She felt I needed these. So here we go. The colors are... I need to pull them out and use them. That's just it. I am going to do that. I'm going to pull them out and do a makeup look for Stacia. I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep them. I just need to use them. Next, I got this Pretty Vulgar, the Nightingale. It came in a box. I think a BoxyCharm. I kept it because I didn't have another palette like this. And I had really wanted the Kat Von D eye contour palette. Well, I finally got it. So now I don't feel like I need to keep this. So I am decluttering that one. I have Juvia's Place, the Nubian 2. And here we go. But you know, I don't wear these shades at all. I think I'm going to declutter it. I am. I'm decluttering it. I don't need it. Here's another BH Cosmetics. It was a limited edition. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I got this free with an order. So let's look at this. It's got eyeshadows and face products. And, man, I'm going to keep that in the maybe pile. I'm going to think about it. Here is my Nikkie Tutorials, my Too Faced Nikkie Tutorials. I have kept this. But I'm not reaching for it. Man, do I want to keep it or do I want to... I'm going to put it in the maybe and I'll think about it at the end. Okay, from Juvia's Place, I got the Zulu palette. And this has some colorful shades in it. This is just gorgeous. I'm going to keep this. In fact, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the Juvia's Place because it does have some bright colors. And I have bright colors in other palettes I've noticed. I think I'm going to get rid of the BH Cosmetics palette. I am going to declutter this Club Tropicana palette. Yeah, I'm just going to declutter it. Okay, this is a face candy palette. It's the Atlantis palette. This is it. I purchased this while I was sick. All I've done is stick my finger in it. I have never used it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to pass that on to family and friends. Especially since you can't get this brand anymore. So for my channel, it's not anything I can use. So I'm going to pass it along. Alright, let's grab some more palettes. Okay, next. I have all my little Hudas that are going nowhere. I've got Coral Obsessions. I've got the new Nude in Medium. I've got Smoky Obsessions. I have Amethyst Obsessions. I have Ruby Obsessions. I have Mauve Obsessions. I have emerald. And then I have the orange neon. I'm keeping all of those. Not surprised, not surprised. Not letting any Huda go. Alright, now Visia. I have two Visiarts. I've got Golden Hour. These are a little harder for me to open. I love this. I need to be using it more. It's another reason I'm doing this, so I can remember what I got. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, need to use that more. Keeping that. And the other one I have is Trist. There it is. Gorgeous. Not going anywhere. Unless I use it up. Next, I have Tarte. This is Dream Big. I think I got this in... Must have got it in a box or something. Man, that is so pretty. That is perfect for travel. I'm going to keep it. Oh, yeah, I'm going to keep it. Yeah, I am. Next, I have a Morphe palette. This is the only Morphe palette I still own. Which one is this? This one is the 15N Nightmaster. This is it. I think I'm going to hang on to that. I thought I was going to declutter it. But I think I need to try that out some more and use it some more. I don't think I've used it enough. I like those dark shades in there. I'm going to hang on to it. Alright, Too Faced. This is the Chocolate Bonbon palette. I actually got this... I think I got this in a mystery box. And I don't ever use this. I don't ever use this at all. I think I used it once. And I think I'm going to give it to my niece. I'm going to give that one to my niece and let her use it. Okay, I have my Too Faced Sweet Peach. I am keeping. And man, I think that's all the... Am I only keeping one Too Faced? Or two? The gingerbread spice palette and the Too Faced Sweet Peach. Man, that's the only two I've left in that style. Okay. Now this is the LA Splash Golden Gatsby palette. I'm actually keeping this. I love these shades. I just need to use it more. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. Just needs to be used more. So I'm keeping that. My Urban Decay Naked Cherry, not going anywhere. And my Urban Decay Born to Run. I think this is now my favorite palette. Next to my Huda's, but I think in palettes, this is probably my favorite. I love all the colors. It's perfect. Alright, and then last, I have all the rest of my Anastasia palettes. I've got the Master Palette by Mario. And I am going to keep it. I need to try to pan that. That looks like one I could pan. I've gotten a lot of use out of that. Got the Riviera. This one has not been my favorite, but I just need to use it more. There we go. Riviera. The Sultry. I think I got the Sultry in my... Beautylish Lucky Bag. Yeah. I believe I did. So, there we go. The Modern Renaissance, of course, is going nowhere. Just need to use them more. The Subculture. I got mine on sale. And actually, I don't have a whole lot of problems with mine. I've almost hit pan there. This would be a good palette to pan. Think about my project pan. The Soft Glam. Here we go. That is pretty. I just don't use them as much as I should. And then the Norvina. I've given this one a lot of love. I like this Norvina. Alright, now I've got some smaller palettes here. I have the My Little Pony palette from ColourPop. My Little Pony. I got this actually in a subscription. I didn't purchase this. I do like the green shade. I like this shade. Do I want to keep this just for that shade? Probably shouldn't. I don't use this palette. I think it's another one I'm going to give my niece. Yeah, I think I'm going to pass that on. Can you believe it? Here's a little Smith & Colt. It's a little quad. I'm going to hang on to that. I think that's pretty shades. This little Beauty Big Bang palette, I'm going to declutter. I don't need it. This little Ulta palette. These are so pretty, but I am keeping that Wonder palette. So I think I'm going to declutter this. The shades are pretty though. But yeah, I'm going to declutter it. This is a little palette I got from Beauty Big Bang. It is pressed glitters, and I keep them just in case I need a pressed glitter, like for a Halloween look or something. Next is a little palette I got. This was before ColourPop was really making palettes, when they first started making their pressed shadows. And this one is called Boyfriend Stealer. It's a little box like that, and it only has 2 shades in it. And here they are. And I never wear them. So I am going to declutter this. This can go away. I never wear that. Okay. Next I have a Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2. This is what it looks like. And I never reach for this. So I'm going to declutter it. I'm going to pass that on. Next, Real Her palette, Do Your Squats. And it's a nice neutral palette. And I'm going to declutter it. No need to keep it if I'm not going to wear it. Next, I have a Winky Lux Kitten palette. This one is so cute. I think I might hang on to this one. I like Winky Lux shadows. I think I'll hang on to this one. I just need to use it. Next, I have this Glam Metals by Crown. This is it. Mine came with a crushed one. I never use this palette. I never use it for anything. So I am going to declutter it. I'm not going to keep it. I have some of these Shop Miss A palettes that I might hang on to in case I want to do like a dollar store makeup look. I have these Amused, but I'm going to swatch getting this green one. If I can get it open. Man, that thing was hard to open. Let's see. No, it's a bit patchy, isn't it? It's dollar makeup. I'm going to declutter them. I'm going to declutter them. I'm not going to keep them. Oh. I have this little Naked Cosmetics. This came in a box. I love these 3 shades together. These are really nice, but I never wear that, so I'm going to declutter it. I have a Wet n Wild. I'm going to declutter. I don't ever wear that. I have a Sleek When the Sun Goes Down. It's a Oh, it's a little tiny. It's a teeny tiny little palette. I need to put that in my wallet. I mean, in my purse. I bet I could pan that palette. Oh no, I'm gonna hang on to it. This is a Lancome. This is it. It's old. It's Ombre Trio in Rouge Thermique. It's a lip and 2 eyeshadows. They're feeling pretty dry. They feel pretty dry and worn out. I think they need to be just thrown in the trash. That's where they're going to go. Their time is over. And this is Icon Mini by Absolute. I think when you guys sent me this is pretty. I do like that. I just need to use it. Okay. In that one. And then this is a little palette I put together myself. I got 4 ColourPop shadows. I'm getting color all over this. Let me wipe it off from my fingers. There are the 4 shades. I think I'm just going to go ahead and keep that. I like that. I picked out the brightest shades. So that's it. That's everything. So let me count up and see what I'm keeping, how many I'm keeping. And oh, I've got my 4 that I'm not sure. So let's start over again. The Laura Sanchez Moods palette. The Moods palette. Let's look again. That's it. I'm going to declutter it. It's going away. It's going away. Bye-bye. The Nikki Tutorials. The Nikki Tutorials. Oh. I'm going to say bye-bye to it. I can't believe I'm doing that. Okay. Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies palette. That's what it looks like. Since I can't get it anymore, I'm gonna declutter it. And the BoxyCharm and Pure palette. Here it is. I'm going to declutter it. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to declutter all those. All right, now I'm going to count up what I've got and let's see what I'm decluttering and what I'm keeping. All right, I am decluttering 32 palettes and I'm keeping 60. Wow, I can't believe I almost had 100 palettes. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Since I no longer get subscriptions, I probably won't be getting that many palettes, but palettes is a weakness of mine. But from now on, I'm not buying a palette unless I really, really, really am into the color story. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. Any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching.